April is Fair Housing Month, and it's time to talk about equity and home ownership. So Raul Gongora and Chanel Smith Wiggum are here from Key Bank. We just saw Key Bank Broadway series there, things that Key Bank does for the community, right?
Yes, one of the ways we show up.
That's a great thing. Now, this is a really great thing. We talk about Fair Housing Month, April, and this is an opportunity to show how the bank can help people buy a home. I mean, a lot of times you think like you have to get your act together and you go there, you have to know everything, and I don't have enough stuff together yet, but you can help people organize and get that house.
Absolutely.
How does that work?
Well, you know, we did a survey of 1,000 people that live in households that made under $75,000 a year, and we found out that about a third of them never really inquired about any kind of homeownership assistance programs that their local bank gave them, and that's a lot of people that don't know about programs that can help them buy a home and make it more equitable for them.
You know, talk about assistance programs, and we're talking not telling you just how to fill out the paper and that kind of stuff, but actually what paper to fill out so that you can get some financial assistance to make that first little bump to get in. Like sometimes they say you need 5%, 10%, 15%, 25%, but you can manipulate that in a way to help people.
Absolutely. Yeah, we make sure we find out what their needs are and help them get where they need to go.
So where they need to go. So somebody's listening out there right now and they want to get involved with this. What do they do? Where do they go? How do they do this?
First things first is talk to your banker. Ask them what kind of lending opportunities there are in your community. And they're going to point you in the right direction, give you the resources that you're going to need. You know, there's a lot of programs out there. There's programs that you can buy a home with 3% down, like the Fannie Mae Home Ready loan, or the FHA loan that only requires 3.5% down, and there's VA loans for veterans. You know, Key Bank has some low down payment loans as well. You know, we have some phenomenal programs. My favorite is the Key Community Loan, where you can find a house and buy it up to 100% financing.
Wow.
Makes the dream of home ownership possible.
It's almost like, you know, going to a clothes rack. There's all different size clothes for different size people, and you can find a program to fit a certain person's needs, which is so important. You know, we talk about Key Bank Broadway series, Key Bank. We see Key Bank downtown, big building, all that.
Yes.
Why is Key Bank so interested in helping so many people be part of it?
So that's a great question, David. And yes, you just talked about our commitment to Playhouse Square, but at Key Bank, our purpose is to really to help the communities that we serve thrive and to help them thrive. One of the commitments, or one of the things that we do, of course, is home lending, and that's a large part of our focus. But other commitments that we've made in our community is helping small businesses thrive, supporting small businesses in low to moderate income communities, helping to close the affordable housing gap, but then also transformative philanthropy, like you saw with Playhouse Square. One of the things that people in our community may not know, and since 2017, Key Bank has invested more than $1.8 billion in Cleveland and Northeast Ohio, helping to move our community forward.
You know, I'm talking to you guys, and I'm thinking almost like, this was funny, I'm thinking about that farmer with seeds in a big field, you know? And the farmer has to know when to plant what seeds where and when, and what seeds are best for a situation like that. And it's almost like that, isn't it? Helping people find their path to this great success.
Absolutely.
Certainly helping people find their path to success. You know, people are at different stages in their life. We work with our partners in our community, whether it's Tri-C and helping them support people finding their career path through workforce development and creating greater access. But we are a relationship bank. We help people bank through our deposit accounts. We help people save through our savings accounts, and we help people borrow and get to that path, the dream of home ownership.
Yeah, you know, people should regard this too as baby steps sometimes. You know, you learn little tiny steps, and Key Bank will help you get there. And this is the month to be thinking about this, because if you always feel like you're a couple inches away from getting that dream, having that dream come true, your own home, this may be the month, and you may be the folks to help them out.
Absolutely.
Hey, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
I love these kind of segments because they make people's dreams come true.